but, you know, this is from another source. Everyone thinks Bravo is paying them millions of dollars. They're not the only one making money is LVP. All the rest of the cast get shit after being on the show for 10 years. Some of them only on a pay to play, which means they only get a daily rate when they film. And I heard this from a different source too. All the cast members are fed up. I did hear something else. You got to work it. I did hear something else that all the cast members, including ones that are on the show now and ones that are off the show, you could all figure out who those, that they're all trying to shop around like dads and moms. Like, that's what I heard. Like, you know, dads and moms, like Stassi is a mom and dad, Jax, and, you know, I guess not Sandoval, but like, you know, like Lala, and I guess Sandoval will be in it, but I think they're trying to take matters into their own hands and shopping something around.
Well,
knowing that this is over.
That.
No.
Yeah, I don't blame them for that. I mean, yeah, the entertainment business kind of always working it to work something else. So yeah, I don't blame them for that. Hope it, you know, again, like you have gotten me more into that franchise than anyone. I just never, I don't know why. I just never cared.
I got into it, but you know, look, Lala's been so good to this show. I love when she comes on. Like,
I know you adore her. I know,
but look, I want to be excited for this new season. I am cautiously optimistic for RHOC. Is Tamara going to save it? I think I'm more excited for RHOC, if you ask me, than Vanderpump Rules, but I hope they're both great again, right? You're not believing it.
It would take so much for me. I mean, I will get into this season of Vanderpump for you, like for us, like to do this show. Otherwise, I would never watch it. I could care less. I just
watch it.
And it's nothing against, you know, Lala seems really interesting. They all do, but I just don't, I don't know why I don't care. But anyway.
What about BravoCon?
Look, if someone was buying my ticket, I would go to BravoCon. Otherwise,
Did you see the lineup?
Yes, it's amazing. Otherwise, I am probably not paying to go. But are you going to go?
Let's hold off on answering that for 1 second.
Okay.
The biggest thing that I am shocked about, well, not shocked, that I'm like on the edge of my seat about, I guess, is, you know, there is a Jersey panel. So all the Jersey girls are going to be on the stage together. So Melissa and Teresa, Teresa has recently said in the past, I think 3 weeks, she did that interview where they asked her and, you know, about her sister. And she said, no, I'm sad the way it's ended. It's really done. It's done. So that's like a direct quote from Teresa. So she hasn't spoken. She's on Dancing with the Stars, you know, like we'll see how she does. But, you know, she hasn't spoken to Melissa. So, this is real. Like Teresa said, it's over. And I believe it's over now. This is really it. There's no more Melissa and Teresa. So they're going to be on a stage together. So no, I don't think they're going to sit next to each other. At BravoCon, you have a Q&A. So the first question is going to be like, you know, Teresa, Melissa, this is for you. How are you guys doing? Or, don't you think that's a little odd? Don't you think, I think the Jersey panel of women is going to be so heavily attended because people want to see what happens between Melissa and Teresa and how it all plays out.
How do you think it will go? It is, you know, you even have, I'm sure you saw this because you're friends with everyone at Page Six, but Page Six even got Snooki, who lives in the area around them. And Snooki says everywhere, every coffee shop, every bar, everybody is talking about the demise of Melissa and Joe and Teresa, that it is over. Do you believe the rumors? Because it's you know, the rumor is that Teresa spreads the rumor and says that Melissa hooked up with someone, that Melissa cheated on Joe. And then that's it. They've had it. Like, what do you?
And Melissa has said, listen, there's way more to this story. I can't, you know, talk about it. There's contracts. We'll watch and see what happens. I think Aiden's involved. You know, Margaret's ex-best friend was rumored to be involved. I do think, regardless of what happens, which we'll watch, I do think this really, truly is it. I think the world is over it. I think that it is going to end sad, but this really is it. And look, does Melissa lose her job ultimately from this? I mean, when your story comes to a true end, you know, Aviva Drescher throws that leg and she's not back on Roni. Like, people have gone out before their time. I don't know. This might be it for Melissa. Look, she's such a part of the franchise, but like, I don't know where. I mean, we love having Joe Gorga. I don't know, Sarah. I mean, we have to picture that anyone that's not agreeing with me on this statement, now picture this statement 22 episodes later. Do you know what I mean? It's like when Dorinda left, we would have said, oh my God, we would never get rid of Dorinda on Roni. By the time the season ended, it was time. So it's like, I don't know, just keep that in the back of your head, guys. Like, maybe this will really be the exit of Melissa, in that this story is wrapped up. It's wrapped up. It's over. I do believe that. I think there is absolutely no coming back from this on all the parts. It's over. We have tried. We've called it. Joe Gorga has lost his sister. If she called him, I think he would be there. He would run down the street if something happens with Louis. I just think, as Kim D says, you know, they hated each other for all these years, and Kim knows. And you know what, Teresa
Kim knows the inside. Okay, wait.
And Teresa has Louis now, so she's feeling, you know, puffed up. Her chest is puffing. You know, she doesn't need him, the brother.
Without giving too much away, but Kim D knows them. So there, you know, I guess I didn't realize it does seem like they haven't liked each other for a long time. Wait, Melissa and Teresa have hated each other, but Joe's not into.
I think that Joe is hurt and feels like, you know, wants it to work with his sister. And that's why Melissa tried, but there's just, and I'm not taking any side, Trey or Melissa or any, they're just on both sides. You just got to know when to call it, right? Like, just because someone's your family, sometimes you just have to look up. And like, when the lights are going down at night and it's just you and your thoughts, and I guess Teresa has Louis and Joe and Melissa have each other. I guess that's what married people do. They sleep next to each other. You just gotta be honest and just be like, I don't wish harm on this person, but this person is done and for my life. And I really do think Teresa and Melissa are done. Now we're going to have one fucking hell of a Jersey reunion when it comes. But I think, other than BravoCon and the reunion, Teresa, I don't even know if Teresa and Melissa are going to speak at BravoCon. They'll be backstage. I mean, Lisa Vanderpump was on a BravoCon stage with the whole cast of Beverly Hills. They made it so like Vanderpump Rules came out. I mean, I was there first, and then everyone stayed on the stage, but Lisa left and exited. Like, I don't know. I don't think Melissa and Teresa are going to really interact just because they're on the same panel. But I guarantee you the first question that's going to be asked, I mean, unless the format is different, people run to the mic